like we in Kansas anymore. That's right, because it's me, it's Big Willie, and we're on Wick TV. See you soon.
Just the way I came off then, I'm gonna come off stronger and longer, even with the drum off. I'll keep on going and flowing just like a river. I got a whole lot to give, so I'm a giver. Little at a time, new trails are blazing. Action is in effect, it always stays in. Yeah, just like a shot from a cannon. I am the man in charge, and I've been planning a jam strong enough that it can lift your soul. I'm the originator, and my rhymes are made of gold. Once you hear the capital A, rap it'll stay with you for a while. It won't go away unless you force it, because it stays with you, my friend. And if you force it away, I'ma hit you again. I project my voice so it's right in the crowd. There's a sign at the door, no biting allowed. And if you didn't read it, I suggest you do so, or you'll be stranded, just like Caruso. Sleep if you wanna, go ahead, get some shut eye. A man broke his jaw trying to say what I say on the microphone. He should've left it alone, just for the record. Let it be known that my ego's only partially grown. And never would I ever condone fighting in any form. Yo, I'm only warm. That verse was the calm. Now here's the storm. Next up, yo, I believe that's me. Craig G, light up the mic for the symphony. The jam is dedicated to all unoptimistics that thought I wasn't coming out.
It's me, it's Big Willie. Hi, welcome to another episode of Mentally Fit with Mr. Wick. And I'm your host, your big homie, no other, Mr. Wick. And we got a good show today. A lot of exciting things. Only thing I can say, God is good all the time. And, I'm so excited about a lot of things that has transpired from the last episode until now. I want to share some things, but let's get into the show. Kudos goes out to Mr. Floyd Evans, and by the way, happy birthday to you. Kudos goes out to Miss Gloria Jean Rose. Happy birthday to you. Wish you many more. I like this lady. This lady looked out for me many a times at the NCC. Kudos goes out to Miss Mona Gemini. Hope you're feeling better. We're praying that you're feeling better. And it was nice seeing you walking around and everything. So that lets me know you're on the road to success. And no other than my homeboy, the quarterback himself, Mr. Colin Gooberger Knight. Happy birthday to you, bro. Wish you many success. Pray that God takes you, wherever that he has desire for you. Also, kudos goes out to Mr. Drake Knight. When I was thinking about retiring, he somehow convinced me to a little bit longer. So kudos goes out to Mr. Drake Knight. Kudos goes out to Pretty Boy, Playboy, Aaron Cox is in the house. Now, for my couples, this couples always get honored, but this time is special because they celebrated their 11th anniversary. So peace and blessings to LaVon, a.k.a. Von Vargas, to Shauna Smith. They celebrated their 11th anniversary, and I pray that God blesses you all and your marriages to infinite, to death do his part. Now, on to the show. One of the things we're going to talk about is goals. When we're talking about goals, we're talking about an objective, a secondary, primary objective of your life. Goals keep you in a focus where you want to be or where you got to go. Now, to set it, first you got to, I guess, pray to the high above. But me personally, my high above is God. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the gift or whatever he wants me to do, I pray to him and he show me and give me the tools and also designate the people in my path to get to where I gotta go. Second thing is you want to put your goals places, maybe around the house, maybe around your apartment, even in your car, even on your screensaver, on your cell phone, to remind you every day of what your goal is. Like, I'm using me an example. My number one goal is to be a family man. Maybe have a little Wick Jr., terrorize things. But also, my also goal is I would love to start my drama team again, and I also would love to start the STD support program. So every day, the third part is every day that you wake up, when you get spare time from your job, away from your children or husband or wife, you should like do something in towards your goal. Right now, I'm putting blueprints together, and so that way, when the opportunity comes, I'll be ready. And that's what you want to do. That's how you start and you go through the process of achieving your goals. Is knowing that you put in the work, and some goals, depending on what, it's going to take work. And sometimes it's going to get frustrating. But guess what? All your frustration and all the work that you put in, it will pay off in the long run. It doesn't matter what age you start. It doesn't matter, how young you are, how old you are. Like the old people used to say, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. That's the thing. That's the key goal to it all. It's not how you start. Because a lot of people start late in life. Some people start early in life. It's how you finish. That's the main thing. It's how much are you tuned into this goal to see it all the way through. And when you see it all the way through, how much of it of you are willing to keep and maintain its success or its prosperity for your life or for others. All right. So that's what we're talking about. Now, next on the topic, we're going to talk about self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. This whole society we're living in is headed for self-destruction. I've said it on the past episodes, and I'm still saying it now. We're killing one another for ridiculous reasons, especially here in Baltimore City, Maryland. For those who don't know, the killing is just outrageous. And I hear that some dude went into Selma, Alabama, shot 3 people, shot his girlfriend, then shot the baby in the hand, and then turn around and shoot the pastor. They was in the church. So let's let you know we're in the end of time. People are not. Society is really getting out of hand, and it's headed for self-destruction. Greed. People always doing things for money. It doesn't matter, how bad it's going to put somebody else in a bind, but they worrying about themselves. And, you can look it up in the book of, I think it's in Timothy, where the prediction of it all is coming through, it's funny thing when I put this, when I go on over the topics for the show today, goals help you keep from self-destructing. Goals make sure that you spending your extra time not plotting to kill somebody, not plotting to rape somebody or kill a child, but to do something to benefit you, to do something to not only benefit you, but you'll also see it's a blessing to other people, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Then they tell me, 104-year-old woman got a letter talking about she can't join the church. I mean, really? If this is not self-destruction, this is church self-destruction. Really. Because no church that I've been to, I ever known to give a letter to somebody because you didn't agree with a pastor's idea, or you didn't pay no tithes and offerings. So that right there, I pray and hope that you're ready to answer to God, Reverend, for doing that, because that was totally, totally disrespectful to a 104-year-old woman. She old enough probably to be your mother 3 times in your lifetime to your one. And that is plainly disrespect. Speaking of churches, I did have the pleasure of going to a nice church for those who don't uh, uh, for those who are looking for a church home, or you just want to visit churches. Um, I had its name is Life. Is the church name is Life Church. It's down there off not too far from South Hanover Street here in Baltimore, Maryland. I grew up with the pastor. I've known the pastor. Me and the pastor have done some things, together in church. And the pastor name is Amen Flowers and his lovely wife, First Lady Adrian Flowers, and they're doing well at that church. Also, another church that's on the rise. I haven't gotten there yet, but I've been there and I know what they're all about, and that is Kingdom Life Church, where the pastor is Michael Phillips and his lovely wife, uh, got his lovely wife, and his lovely wife, Mrs. Phillips. Uh, so if you're looking for a church home or places to go visit the church, somewhere where you won't get a letter uh, saying that you didn't pay your tithes, get out, or because you didn't agree, those two churches, take it from the Wick man, uh, those two churches you can visit. And at the bottom of the screen, I give you the address, the phone number, all those that wants to call about, inquire, and that's a good thing. Now, on to trash talk. No, I'm not so happy, and that's that. And to silence my haters, okay, I things in my squadron is not going as planned, and I'm not happy about that. You know, uh, I don't know what's going on with my 49ers. I mean, you'll, that last game. I mean, what was that? What is that? Some kind of exhibition, some skirmish type of game. What? I mean, y'all played like you didn't want it. You know. Then on top of that, I gotta give kudos to my Oakland Raiders. You gotta win. I didn't want you to get a win over over my number one seed, the Ravens, but you gotta win, and that lets me know that you're all well on the way of rebuilding your team, a franchise that has a lot of good history to it. I remember one of my favorites from the Raiders was Bo Jackson, because Bo knows. Ravens, what's going on with your secondary defense? What is going on? Don't let me have to leave work to come down there and act a fool. Now, come on now. We got time to turn this around, but that secondary defense, you gotta do better than what you've been doing. I don't take blame Flacco all the way. Uh, he's a good quarterback. I don't care what nobody's saying. He's a pretty good quarterback, and I just need y'all to step up now. But my Packers, they doing the job, and they put away the Seahawks. So I gotta say, y'all on the month. So big kudos goes out to you. Now, what's going on with my flying Eagles? Now, there's no way in the world that I'm saying that. How did you lose to the Cowgirls? Even though my DJ, he's a cowgirl fan, but hey, I can't understand that. I really don't. But we'll see how they do without a quarterback for a minute and a receiver. Let's see how that 2-0 can turn in maybe 4-2, maybe 6-2. I don't know. We'll see. And you Patriots fans, I still say that you're not going to the Super Bowl, and if you do, you will lose it. And Steelers is not going to the Super Bowl, so you can hold that 7-ring Super Bowl party, because you're not going to the Super Bowl. And the Cowboys, you definitely ain't going to the Super Bowl. I still say that to my word. Now, Also, realize we got a lot of wrestling fans out there. We're prayers, and the fans are praying for the recovery of Sting. Sting suffered major injury in the ring. So we're praying here, even here at Wick TV, we're praying that everything will be okay, and that even if he can't wrestle again, that God still has a plan for him, even maybe around the WWE or somewhere else. That God's still taking care of him. Seth Rollins, your title reign, trust me, it's getting real limited. You can pretty much say you're a marked man. Uh, Kudos goes out to my man John Cena, winning the big matches, and that's what he do good. And peace and love goes out to Miss Charlotte, the daughter of Ric Flair. That was an excellent, excellent match at Night of Champions. You proved that you have the heart and that you have the soul to be a Divas champion. And I hope that you maintain that and maintain your poise of what you are, and that will always make you a diva champion. All right, next on the list we have the business. The business of the day, of course, we show always respect to the doctor, Miss Tina Jordan. She supports the show, and we thank her for that. But she's got an event going um, on Halloween. Oh yeah, and she's asking for participants. So she's got an event. It's Friday, October 30th, 2015. It will be held at the Paparazzi nightclub here in Baltimore, Maryland. The address is 407 East Saratoga Street, Baltimore, Maryland 21202. It says, come dressed to impress. Gotta have a creative medieval type thing going on. If I could swing by, I might come as King Wick. But you can get in contact with her. Her tickets are $20 in advance, $25 at the door. You can contact Miss Jordan at 410-209-7131. That's 410-209-7131. Yes. And we support the doctor. Dr. Tina Jordan is in the house at Wick TV. Also, these girls stay on the show. But that's a good thing because they always doing something positive, and they always doing something kind of creative. I'm talking about no other than my girls, Stick Dime Divas. Uh, Miss Ringo had just informed me that they're having also uh, a get together for Halloween. Oh yeah, it's so it's going down with the Thick Dime Divas, and it's their 4th annual anniversary of doing this. And if you need to go there, it will be held at the Delta Center. That's 2501 Spring Hill Avenue. It's 2501 Spring Hill Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21215, the Delta Center. You can contact them by 240-670-5359. That is 240-670-5359. And they also are having a costume contest going on in the makings. Also on the business, course, always my DJ Kerm, is always in the house. He provides the music for the show. He's always available. He's trying to get. He's waiting for you all to call him, email him for shows that you want to do. He's very reasonable, and of course, we'll put up his number frequently, always on the show. So he's on the, he's waiting to DJ. He got hands of steel, hands of wheel. All right, now question of the day. Someone asked me, um, who am I going to, who am I looking at far as presidential candidate for the next president? Well, that's a pretty optimistic question. Well, of course, it won't be no Republican that I'll put in office or that I'm looking at. However, I'm going to say, you ready for this? Go Hillary Clinton. That's who I'm looking for to take it all. That's who I'm looking for to win it all. Hillary Clinton. If not, I'm hoping my second best will probably Bernie Sanders. Like I said, I stick with my party going on. And peace to Mr. Robert Stokes for trying to run for city council here in Baltimore, Maryland. I stand by you, vote for you. And the mayor here, the mayor's race is getting interesting. Sheila Dixon is rerunning, and Carl Stokes is running for mayor here of Charm City, Baltimore, Maryland. It's going to be close. It's going to be interesting, but I wish the both of them the best of luck. I really do like the both of them, and either one will make a good mayor here. And that's one of the things I like about Wick TV. See, we become honest. We don't just say stuff just to get the clap. You know what I'm saying? We here we say what's real. Like, if you see me on the street, this is probably what I would tell you. It's gonna be close. I like them both, but it's gonna be close. I just know I ain't no Republican getting in office, so there you go. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm out of time, but peace and increase the peace before the cease. Thank you. Peace, and I'm out.